If you have a very large data set here, and if you make any changes to all the cells on top here, it has an impact on your grand total here. And your intent is to keep an eye on your grand total here. Instead of going up and down like that after making changes. That's a much more efficient way to do this rather than scrolling that way. The way to do it is to use something called watch window. You can access watch window using formulas, formula auditing, watch window. A pop-up will come up here. And after that, you can add the watch window. Before you do that, select the cell that you want to add, go add watch, and in here you select or you change this cell that you want. I already selected already. Go add, and you can start watching it. Now this is modal window. It will always stay on the top, and if you make changes to any of the cell, like for example I will changes to 1, 2, like that, you can see that the value changes. And also this value or this particular cell, if there's any formula associated with it, is also reflected here. You can also watch cells from a different worksheet altogether. Let's say for example I go to another worksheet here and you want to watch these cells here like this. You highlight the cell, you go add, and you go add, and now you can start watching this cell from different worksheet altogether. But can you also watch cells from a different workbook? Yes, you can. Let's say I have another workbook like this. As you can see that the watch window appears here as well. So one thing to note is that the watch window is being shared across all Excel workbook. So if you add any cells that you're watching, this particular watch window get updated as well. So now I'm going to add, say, this grand total in here. Now you're going to go add watch. This is the cell that I want to watch. Go add, and now you can see it's been added here. Now if you flip over to your original workbook here, you can see that you can start watching the different cell from a different workbook altogether, and even the formulas is reflected here. And last but not least, you can also park this on the top right below the ribbon. If you bring it all the way up here, you can see it's parked here. And if you don't like it here anymore, you can either close with an X, or you can actually drag it out here like this by holding the watch window title bar here. One thing to note is that watch window, these cells are all saved when you save in your worksheet. So when you next time when you open it, this cell will be retained. But the only way to get rid of them would be to highlight them like this and delete, and it's gone.